Okay, what do you got?
Pete, you've been obviously doing this for a long time, a lot of season openers, but does it ever lose any of its specialness to you?
No, not one bit. It may be more appreciation than ever.
Pete, there's a lot of changes on their side, a lot of changes on your side. How much is week one about preparation versus making the adjustments after the game starts?
That's not a good one to equate here to me. Everything's crucial. They're starting. We all started at the same time. We're starting. We'll see how we did it as coaches. We'll see how we do as players, and when we get to performance time. Always in games, it's about making the right adjustments and staying ahead of it if you can, and hitting things off before they happen, and then also responding to the bad stuff that happens. So that's crucial.
What jumps out when looking at the tape for New England?
They're physical, like you would think. Josh has run the ball a lot in his history, and Mike Vrabel wants to run the football too. They're very physical about it. The running backs run really hard, and they have, like Josh has, traditionally had a really downhill attack, and it's pretty classic, and it's really good.
Talk about that rushing attack. How much do you have to prepare for also Drake May, who also is a dual threat quarterback himself?
It's absolutely on in the middle of the preparation, because he is so active. He ran for almost 500 yards last year. I think our numbers were like he's the second most scrambling guy last year. We know that he can take off and run, and he can make things happen, and he did it in preseason and made it look easy. So that's a big factor in their favor as a running team as well. It's even more important.
Obviously, there's a lot of factors that go into winning or losing a game. Is there something going in the game where you say, if we do this, I think we'll be okay? Or
No. I would say the number one thing is if we take care of the ball, that gives us our best chance. If we get the ball, that's the second best. So that's it. But other than that, no, there ain't no one thing. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
What's your philosophy on emergency quarterback? How you use it?
What is my philosophy?
Yeah.
Well, if you to that point, then the emergency is no longer an emergency; it's a reality, and you're putting the game in the game. That's all I can tell you. You have to do the best you can.
Obviously, you have a long history coaching. There's a special.
Why do we keep going back to that theme, guys?
Well, you do have a particular history with New England in a couple different ways. I mean, does it still mean something to play against the Patriots?
Yeah, it does.
When you look at this Patriots front, what stands out to you about kind of what you think those guys can do well up there?
Well,
defensively?
both the inside guys are really good. They're really good. Milton had a terrific season last year and has had a number of good years to build it up. They're legit. So we have issues with those guys right off the bat.
Pete, I know Dante had his ups and downs as a rookie in camp and preseason, but what ultimately made you say, I trust him, I want him to be the starter?
Well, he's done really well. He's continued to improve throughout, and his confidence is up. He's had plenty of good practice work, and against our best guys, that shows that he's worthy of doing a lot of playing for us.
Also, Booker came in pretty late in a trade and worked his way into a prime spot in the rotation. What has he showed you guys that you trust him so much?
He's really smart. He's really tough. His consistency of effort is excellent. Chases the ball really well. Technique-wise, he's really sound. I mean, it jumped out right in the first couple of days we got him out there that he understood what the expectations of the position were, and he's really stout, as strong as you can get.
You guys made a bigger investment in analytics this offseason. We talked about that, something being sort of new for you, working with Ryan Pacanetti and others. How has that sort of played out in the preseason in terms of in-game decision-making? Like, how do you think that process has gone once the action is live?
Well, analytics isn't new to me, but these guys are new. We got new people, and they have different backgrounds, and they come with different strengths and experiences and all that. So we're trying to incorporate the best that they have to offer. That's been the challenge for us. Our guys we're working well together right now. We spend a lot of time together, and it's not just talking numbers and analytics. It's just talking football and principles and approach and philosophy and approach that will dictate the situation, calls that we make. Our communications have been okay in the first 4 attempts that we've had, but we'll get better as we go. We need the experience, but I feel really confident that the situations that will arise, we will have already prepared for. So that's a good thing. Just gotta hope that the headsets work. So it felt off.
Pete, you had said that the quarterback opposite Eric was going to come down, kind of down to the wire. What was it about Ka'ib Blue Kelly that nudged him ahead?
Well, he's had really good work. We got to make sure that he's okay. So Darian's ready to go too. We got to make sure that he makes it through the week because he had a hamstring that we just want to make sure it's all right. but what he has done is he's been very active. He's demonstrated a really good general awareness of playing the position, and that's not just covering people. That's run game, containment, all of those kinds of things that come from experience. And he showed some good things. He gave us some confidence that he would be ready to play. So, you know, I love playing young guys, and our young guys will play. And so, but we'll see what happens by the end of the week, how that works out.
You mentioned Darian having to be ready to go just in case. How confident are you that he is and will be ready to go?
No, he's as ready as he can get right now. You know, we got a couple more days to fill in here, but he's had a marvelous camp for us and has come a tremendous distance. And you know, and so I'm excited about him playing. I can't wait to see him on the game field.
But you kind of just said, you said the whole training camp, you're not scared to play your young guys. You know, when you have so many rookies that are in prominent roles, you know, starting for the team, what's your message to them to kind of ease them into this game? Yeah, well, they need to lean on the guys around them and don't think that they're the whole show. And all we've ever asked of our guys is to be the best they can be, you know, and so there's that pressure. It doesn't have to do with outside expectations and all that. And I think that allows them to be more calm and more composed and more focused in the moments. That's what, you know, we're trying to get done with everybody on the football team. For the young guys, it's really important too.
Only seen Amari and Kenny for a couple days. Are you pretty confident they're up to speed enough to be ready?
I want to see the whole week. Kenny, we made sure that Kenny didn't burst at any time, you know, because he was coming off a hammy, and Amari's done well so far. We just want to get through some more practices. You know, we just haven't had that much time yet.
To clarify, you mean Kai, you still nursing the hamstring, not Darian, right? On the
Yeah, did I say that wrong?
No, it's just I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
You guys all set?
The answer is yes.
Good. Thank you guys.
Thank you.